first and primary is your skin. You want that to really shine through and be really healthy. Your makeup is just like an addition to your already beautiful skin and face. I'm so sorry guys, my intro was destroyed. So I'm using these eye patches. They're great for hydration. So first thing I will do, I will use the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence and I'll pat it into my skin. This is recent for me, but I have really been loving this. It hold on to my serums, SkinCeuticals Phloretin CF Gel. I love this as my vitamin C. I feel like of all the SkinCeutical vitamin C's I've tried, and I've tried a lot of vitamin C's from other brands, this one I really feel like is giving my skin that nice health to it, protecting it from the sun. The next thing I will use is from Dr. Shereene Idriss. I don't know if you follow her. She is my favorite. She inspired me to really get into makeup, into skincare and understanding skin. I tried a few of her things and I really, of all the things, I like her Hyper Serum Major Fade Serum. It's my favorite serum. It also gives you a little illumination, so I love it. Love it. My next layering is going to be from SkinCeuticals as well. This is the Emollients, and this is in the For Normal to Dry. Now I did pick up another version of this and it did irritate me, so this actually is perfect. It is rich, it is giving me a little more hydration. I use this typically only in the fall and winter. I use something else for summer, for spring and summer, but this is perfect now. It is nice. It's not too heavy because my skin can't take that type of cream, but it is excellent. It's moisturizing and it's nourishing and I love it. The last thing I'm going to go into is my EltaMD. It is the UV Clear Tinted Face Sunscreen SPF 46. I love this one. It was recommended to me by my esthetician. It's got niacinamide. It doesn't give you any type of issues when it comes to breaking out. It layers really well under most of my makeup applications. I love it. This is my favorite. I've been using it for years. Once again, I don't have any intention of stopping. And from here, we will move on to our makeup application. Okay, so now that we did all our skincare, which is like the most important thing, now we're going to go into my Chanel Le Beige WATERFRESH tint, and this is in the color medium. This is my summer go-to foundation. It's like so nice. It's skin perfecting, feels like nothing on the skin. But today for this look, I'm going to use this as a primer. So as you can see, this color, and it's very runny. You see the little micro particles in there. I'm going to use my Chanel brush. My wonderful SAIE actually gave this to me as a gift some time ago. So I'm just going to put this on my skin, and you're going to see how instantly it just kind of perfects. It's definitely, I would say, light coverage. I would not even give it a medium coverage. It really just smooths and perfects. You can see this side of my face versus this side, still very glowy, which is what we're going for, which is why skincare is so important. But we're going to just start here, and so you can see the difference. Smoothing and perfecting, just a little more oily. I'm going to take some more and I'm going to just put this over top. I think this is the first time I've gone over like my skincare regimen with you, but I try to keep it pretty simple because I don't have a lot of time in the morning. Typically we'll like get up early so I can read and kind of have my morning meditations. That's like more important than the makeup because I need it in the morning to just start the day off right. And because I drop my kids off so early and I get to work maybe about 45 minutes ahead of schedule, I do my makeup in the car. I know, but I can't get up any earlier than I already do. This is like a smooth canvas, right? So, and you technically could just leave it here, but I'm not, because I've noticed when I get to work, this doesn't hold as well, especially if you're gonna layer makeup on. I need a little more something something. So I will say, of all the luxury beauty products I have purchased this year, over the years I should say, the SAIE Beauty Tinted Moisturizer is my most glowy. And when my son had his, and this is in the 4.5 color, kindergarten promotion. I did this one and it was in the summertime, and oh my goodness, I was so glowy beyond glowy, and that glow did not go away. I was like, oh my, this is way too much glow, right? For summer, it was way too much glow, but for winter, actually, it'll be perfect. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is making this my winter color. The tube is half done because it's so lightweight, and I would say this is light to medium coverage. For a tinted moisturizer, this is actually really nice. So that's why for like an everyday winter, I really like this foundation. But it's very dewy looking, very glowy. And so what I found is I won't layer too many other glowy products on my face, because then you're just gonna be, it's gonna be too much glow. Like you're gonna look oily versus like healthy, dewy glow. And so that is that. So you can see already, like, this is very perfecting, very glowy with those 2 layers. And I touch it and it just feels so hydrated. My skin feels so hydrated. So since we are now going to do my eyebrows, I'm gonna make this real fast for you, okay? I've showed you how I do my eyebrows, but for the sake of time, I'm going to make this very fast for you. And what I'm going to do now is remove Rosewood, because we are moving into our look and I want to show you the berry color. Much like I tell my patients with their glasses purchases, I tell them, you know, don't go for trendy, go for what looks good on you. And so that's how I feel about this winter look. I'm gonna go with the colors that most flatter me. Totally could do like the browns and the warms, and I like those too. But since you know I'm all into these berry colors, I think that they really bring out nice tones in my skin and my eyes. It's a naturally flattering look. I'm gonna lean into that for this winter look. So just be ready. This is gonna be very natural, but also very flattering to my own particular skin type. The Tom Ford, I love reusing products that, you know, I have purchased. So we're gonna go back into this Tom Ford Hazy Sensuality. This did come this year. This came out this year. It was my first time trying the Tom Ford palettes, and I gotta say, I was extremely impressed. So this is a very nice, flattering look. So I'm going to lean into a couple of colors. I'm not going to get too crazy, you know, but there's a reason why I'm choosing this particular palette, because I'm going to use it as an overall kind of blush as well, which you're going to see. So we're going to go into this color here. Now we're doing a very easy, everyday winter look, so we don't want to make this complicated. We just want the best colors that flatter us. And I feel like this is such a nice color. It's very neutral, but it's got a nice shine to it. I love these Tom Ford wet and dry formulas. I think I have 3 of the Tom Ford palettes. I have this one, I have a peach one, and I have one of those the one in white. It was like a with the pink, and it's very pretty. It was giving Island Girl vibes. I did a short of it. but this one's a really nice one, I think, for the winter time. Like, obviously these are neutral colors, you can use them whenever you want to, but I really like this one. They're here just for a little dimension. Now all these colors are extremely like shimmery, like it's the wet formula, so there are no mattes in here, and you could make all of these colors wet. You know, I made a mistake by packing it like that. This one I'm just gonna pack here and then I'm gonna blend out. Okay, that was too much. It's already gonna give it way too much pigmentation. I just wanted to like highlight it at the ends of my eye. There we go. So you can wet all these formulas. So pretty. So now I'm gonna go into this color and put it underneath my, on my lower lid. These are so easy to use. They're very creamy, very buttery, and there is zero fallout. I'm gonna use this lighter color that we used initially. I'm gonna put that in the middle. So we have some continuity there. So this color here is so pretty. It is a really interesting color. It looks almost wet, like when you swatch it here. See, it looks like, oh, so pretty. So I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. So nice. And honestly, I don't even have to wet it, but I probably will, just so you know. I probably will wet this color and put this on again, but we're just gonna leave it like this for now. So we got that little pop. Le Beige WATERFRESH Touch, and this is in Complexion Touch. So this is supposed to be more hydrating like the WATERFRESH Tint. However, this has more coverage. I'm not 100% in love with this. I feel like, okay, you just need a little drop because a little goes a long way. I don't like how the finish settles, so I use this as a concealer when I feel like my eyes are really dry, like right now. So you see I just did a little bit there, and there's so much product. It really, I will say, it definitely, you get a lot of bang for your buck with this product because it does go so far. And I have a little bit left there, and I'm going to just put it on this eye. So it's got mostly water in here, so I really like that because it's not going to be super hydrating. Sorry, super drying. So you see it's very nice. I'm using my Clé de Peau brush. A lot of these products are on sale. Macy's, Bloomingdale's, all that stuff. All those department stores are having different sales right now. You can get all these products at a discounted rate, which is when I would definitely splurge on these. If I was not reviewing makeup, I would wait until these times to compile my list throughout the year for what I really wanted, and wait until Black Friday or Cyber Monday, because, or Cyber Month, I guess, because this is when they go on sale. You see, looks very nice, very hydrated. Chef's kiss. Move on to our bronzer. So first I'm going to use the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Bronze Face Tint. Now you can use this all over the face, right? Or you can use this as a bronzer. And so while I typically use this on in conjunction with shades of foundation that I don't think are like my perfect shade, I can add this if it's too light, and it will give it just a little deepening. So this is just going to be like a little bit of a tint, and the reason why I'm doing that is to hold the moisture because it's very moisturizing. So then I'm going to take the Hermes Atlas bronzer, which is my favorite. It's such a nice natural shade, so I'll put that over top. Because we don't want to overdo it with the bronze, but at the same time, I love to just give my skin a little dimension, a little warmth. We are going to go back into that Tom Ford palette, the Hazy Sensuality, and I love this particular color for this purpose. We're gonna just rub it there. I'm gonna tap a little of the excess off, and this eyeshadow, because of the finish, gives the most beautiful glow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the eyeshadow doubles so nicely as a blush. Like, I've never had a eyeshadow do it this well. Do you see? Do you see that pretty glow? So pretty. And it's in that tone I love, you know, that little pinky purple tone. So this is it. So nice, so nice. The other, patting it on. Because this is such a dense brush, I think it's better to pat. I was swiping on this side and it looks a little patchy, where you see this looks a little more dewy, a little radiant. Don't do that. My bad, okay? I should. So let me go back and just clean it up with my foundation. So if you ever feel like you're doing too much, you take the residue of your foundation brush and just kind of go over top. And then let's go, I swear I don't know what I've done with my brush right now. Let's change up the brushes. We're gonna do the Chanel one because I don't know what I did. I literally don't know. I've been losing things so ridiculous like. And actually I think this is better because it's a little fluffier. So that may have worked. Things are just like running away from me. Like, I'm just losing stuff and I don't, like, oh my gosh. You know, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, if you're any of those things, you have 1,000 things in your to-do list. And I feel like sometimes I need to take a step back and just like calm down, just relax, because I'm becoming more like absent-minded about like dumb stuff. I was at Target getting a few items just for home and stuff. And okay, I want to use the Fix Max Plus. Now what I'm going to do, let me pause on that story. Now I'm going to just, I told you I was going to put a little inner corner wetness. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that pretty color on the inner corner, but I'm going to lighten it. Okay, so I'm in Target. I have my list and everything with me. So I started to pack in the things I need. I'm in my cart, I have everything. Toward the end of my shopping trip, I don't know what happened, but I must have either accidentally went into someone else's cart, took an empty cart. I don't know what happened. Because as I'm looking for items I know that I purchased, I know I put in my bag, in my cart, I should say. They're nowhere to be found. They're not even on my receipt. What happened in between that time, right? And then I swear I purchased wrapping paper a few weeks ago. Really pretty. It took me a while. I'm very particular about my wrapping paper. I like want to match the house aesthetic and all that, and things that my kids like. So I know for sure I picked up 3 rolls and I couldn't find them anywhere in the house. I've been looking like a crazy person for these wrapping paper and I just can't find it, guys. And I tell my coworker a little bit about this, and he tells me the story about it's something in Spanish about these little elves. I don't remember the name, but they come, they're not elves, but they're like devious, and they come and they start messing with you. And I said, I really feel like that. I really feel like I'm being messed with right now, but it's probably just me and my absent-mindedness. But when he told me that story, I was like, for real, that he goes, yeah, it's like legend in like Spanish folklore, I guess. And I thought that was so funny because I totally feel like that's what's happening to me right now. We're going to take the Dior Backstage. I like this because it is pretty matted, and I'm just going to go around the places that I don't want to be glowy. Like, you don't want your forehead glowy, right? I just really want my cheeks to be dewy. I think that gives a nice look of like health and youth. Look, I'm not trying to be forever young, but you know, if I can look nice for my age, you know, just aging gracefully. That's what I'm going for. Like, I don't want to be 20. I don't need to look like I'm 20. I don't need people to mistake me for a younger age than I am. I'm okay with aging. I feel like it is a blessing. And I think we're so obsessed with trying to stay young in this particular culture in America. Just say I don't need to be forever young. I just want to look nice for myself. Now, I did pick up a few things from the SkinCeuticals sale. I got a 30% off coupon and I could not resist. These, this is the Buff and Blur brush, and this is the Precious Gold Illuminating Powder. And I was oogling and ogling this, these two things when they launched initially. But I was picking up things at a little bit at a time because I just, you know, I have a budget for my makeup. Also, I like to look and kind of wait and see how I feel about these products, and I'm so glad I did because I got them on sale. It's very pretty, and I feel like it does give you a radiance all day long, and I like this tone. Careful with this one. I'm gonna put it here and here to give it that extra glow, because you don't want to go too heavy on it. I'm still learning how to use this properly because it does last all day. But at the same time, if your skin's very dry, it will cling and hold on to that dry skin. And it does look a little textured. But the shine, the dimension stays all day. At work, I can still see the shine, and I like to layer it underneath products, and I put it on top of like my Chanel bronzer, and I don't like that combination. I feel like that wet emollients doesn't go as well. I think this is better performing with a dry, you know, bronzer or whatever. So that's why I'm taking this very lightly, but I do like the brush. I feel like it gives a really nice application. I have yet to use it with anything else besides this here highlight, but I do like this. So this so far is the look. Now, if you do want your dark circles to look a little, you know, a little more covered, you can use the Chanel Sublumage. This is my most favorite in coverage, I would say, for concealer. A little goes a long way. I feel like I've had this for a while, so I'm going to just put this here. Take a beauty blender brush. This is not the actual brand. I got this at Marshall's and I love it actually. So just going to dab that in, and this is already pre-moistened, so it's kind of damp. So this is my final look. I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes, liner, and perhaps another lipstick. I'm not sure, because this is gorgeous. I love it. This is perfect if you're going out and about on your trips, your daily, you know, going out. But if you want this to last for 8 hours, you're going to have to reapply. So I can show you another combination I've been loving if you're going to be in the office or you need your lipstick to last a little longer. Okay, BRB. All right, darling, so I finished my lashes, liner. Now let me show you the combo I've been loving recently. So unfortunately this is limited edition, but this is the SkinCeuticals Rose Quartz. So pretty. Love this, and I've been finding so much use. I'm so glad I picked it up. And if you did pick it up, pull it out. This is the perfect look. It's that same kind of tone. So what I'll do is I will not even use a lip liner, but you can see it's very glittery, right? But the nice thing about this, it's going to make your lips look wet when I'm done. Okay, you'll miss all that glitter, because I feel like on its own it's pretty. Okay, you can definitely rock this for a holiday party, or if you're going somewhere special and you want that glitter to show. But for everyday use, I've been finding this is how I like to combine it. So this is something new actually. This is from my Dior haul from my last video. This is in the color, what is this, 51 Nude Bloom. And these together are like a combination made in heaven. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a calm down, but I love the opacity of this lip gloss, and it just gives, oh, a nice, juicy, healthy look to the eyes. Like I was saying, if you need something that's going to last a little longer throughout the day, this is a perfect combination. If you already liked like the color I already had, which was the Dior Berry, we're gonna give that a try too. So I'm going to use the lip crystal and I'm gonna put the Dior over top. So we have that there. And we'll put this over top. You can kind of play a little more with your blush and with your lipstick. So I'm going to add just a little more blush because I love a blush. I love blush. It's one of my favorite things to add to my face. It just gives you such a nice look, especially if you have the right kind of blush. And even though this is eyeshadow, like I said, this blush is amazing. My Airbrush Flawless Filter Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Tried and true, gonna stay all day. Now, I don't have winter, summer, spring, fall scents because I'm very sensitive to smells. So I have accepted that there's only a few smells that are gonna work for me. And particularly at this current time, I have been loving layering. So this is from the brand Glyceline. This is the Chardonnay Body Butter. Now, I have a few things from Glyceline. Now, they are a California-based company. I found out about them in 2020. Hilary Duff was going over oils that she liked from this brand. And I tried their face oils, didn't love that, but I started trying other things and I love their body oils, their body butters, and my husband loves them too. This one is relatively new to me. I usually do the rose. There's only two of the body butters, rose, and then this is the cactus flower, but they smell delicious. They are creamy, rich, and buttery. It has a top on it and I dropped it, so I'm letting that dry before I place it back on top. But oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And it has like grapeseed oil, it has acacia pulp oil, rosemary, cactus fruit extract. The thing pear extract, it's got a lot of yummy scents. It's very fruity smelling without feeling overdone like some of the actual perfumes. It is just perfect. So I'll put this over top. It's very moisturizing. It's like all naturally derived. They are expensive. I would say this, I believe, is about $70, but no more than like your regular luxury brands would be. So I don't feel like it's extremely extortionate for what you get. They last for a while too. Oh, but I love it. This is the Florist Serena scent, which, you know, technically should be a summer scent, but for me, it is an every year round scent. It is gorgeous. I actually did get it engraved with my name, Christina Marie, and I bought this, I want to say a few months ago in summertime. It is a true mermaid scent. I love, you already know, okay? Mermaid in my head. So when I found out Serena was a mermaid scent, I was like, oh, please let this be for me. And it is so yummy. It doesn't bother me. It smells super good. I get compliments on it whenever I do wear it, and even more now that I've been layering it, because I feel like it's perfect on its own for summer, but for winter, you know, the scents need to be a little richer, a little more dense, and I feel like layering really brings that density to life. So this is the final look for your everyday winter healthy skin look. As you can see, my skin looks very healthy, very luminous. It doesn't look like too much. And I feel like these products are tried and true that I've been trying over the past few weeks. I'm in an office where it's heavily air conditioned. I'm at home where it's cold. I put the heater on and I've been feeling like this is just a glamorous, go-to easy winter look. Does it require a few steps? It does, but if you get the product, you know, if you get the ending result that you're looking for, I think it's all worth it. I hope you liked this tutorial. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else. I'm really trying to find content to integrate products I already have that I've been loving. We have so much makeup, and I love a lot of my makeup, and I don't get to use it nearly as much. And I know a lot of you have expressed that you also, you know, want to like love what you have currently. So let me know if there's anything you want to see, any makeup ideas. I am open. I am loving. So I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll catch you in the next one.